So the third exercise is a shoulder stabilizing exercise, arm reaches. It's also a rib cage stabilizing exercise. So arm reaches, or rib cage arms, as this is often called. So we start with the arms reaching straight up to the sky. Just as a little moment of calibrating, what I want you to do is, keeping the torso relaxed, I want your arms to come over your head. And I want you to notice at what point, or if at some point, as the arms go all the way back to the floor, if you feel a little lift through the rib cage. So I'm going to have Gloria exaggerate that a little bit. So particularly if the arms or the underarms are tight, you're going to get a lot of lift in the rib cage the further the arms go back, and then bring the arms back down. And as the arms float back down towards the floor, you'll feel the ribs descend. So the goal of this exercise is to sustain the ribs as if they were gently connected or velcroed to the mat, no matter where the arms go. Now everybody's going to have a different range, so you can watch Gloria and Jeff. Their ranges will be a little bit different as they work to really keep the rib cage secure and the shoulders away from the ears. So let's do one again with the rib cage lifting and splaying and the shoulder blades coming up. So I'm going to get a sense of what you are not looking for. So the arms go back and the ribs lift, and the shoulders also scrunch up into the ears potentially. Yes, you can see Jeff's ribs lifting high. And then go ahead and bring the arms back down. And then naturally the ribs settle back into the floor. Okay, so what we're looking for, here's the exercise. Let the arms float up on the inhale. And then continue back. And as you continue back, you can see now they're both keeping the ribs very stable. There's a reach through the pinky side of the arm. Jeff's ribs are nice and connected to the mat, and he's reaching as far back as he can without letting that be disrupted. And then exhale will bring you back down. Feel a gentle slide of the shoulder blades and armpits down, so there's a little toning underneath the arm. And inhale as you come up, monitoring the ribs the whole way. And then exhale as you bring the arms back down. You want to feel the arm bones glide in the shoulder sockets. The collarbones stay nice and wide, and the shoulders, the top of the shoulders, stay soft. So we'll do 3 more here. Inhale as you come up. This is a great time to practice your side to side and back breathing. And then exhale as you come down. Now if you have a shoulder injury, you may not even get that far. That might not be your range, and that's fine. What's important is to work within a range that's appropriate for you and to stay out of pain. If you have a shoulder injury on one side, you might find that one arm moves further than the other. That's also okay. Make sure you stay within a comfortable range. And one more time, inhaling into the side and back ribs, letting the arms float, keeping the ribs connected, and then exhale as you bring the arms down. Slide the shoulder blades down, feel a little additional connection into the side body. Now we're going to do just one arm at a time. So you're going to let your right arm rest, and we'll just move the left arm. So inhale, the left arm comes up. Take it as far back as you can. Exhale as you bring it down. Good. And inhale as you let the right arm float up. And then exhale as you bring it down. So the nice thing about doing single arms is to notice if there's a difference between the sides, and that way you can really bring all of your attention into one shoulder and see what's really going on there. It's also a really nice asymmetrical exercise, just working and toning the diagonals of the body. And exhale as you bring the right arm down, and now we're going to alternate. So the left arm will come up, inhale, and as the left arm goes down, the right arm comes up, exhale. There you go. And then you continue for 5 to 8 sets of these. Starting to try to connect your breathing to the movement, moving as fast or slow as you need to, focusing on keeping a very quiet rib to pelvis to chest connection. There's not a whole lot of wiggling around. And let's do 2 more sets here, guys. Good. If feel that rib cage wide and heavy into the mat, but you're not gripping through the rib cage. So always notice if you're applying too much effort. This is a very simple exercise, doesn't take a whole lot of effort. It's really just an exercise in becoming aware of the movement of the relationship between the shoulder blades and the rib cage.